Hey fellow YouTubers, this is Matt here. Just starting to upload some more videos right now. I'm currently in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and found a pretty little neat place on the map. It's actually an African burial ground. It's out here in Roane County, Tennessee. Let me walk up to this little stone. Kind of neat if you can see. It says Wheat Community African Burial Ground, Roane County, Tennessee. It says this cemetery and memorial is dedicated to the memory of these Africans who were in America in bondage, rather than by choice, and lived, worked, and died in bondage in the Wheat community. At the bottom it says, in scripture, it says, "When I read my title clear to mansions in the skies, I bid farewell to every fear and wipe my weeping eyes." Isaac Watts, May 26, 2000. So it's pretty much hidden out here in kind of the middle of nowhere. It's kind of off an interstate, but if you walk up this way, give me a little bit to walk. As far as I know, it's basically on a spot out here in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. It's where a plant used to be. They do like nuclear stuff out here and a lot of different things, but we got the sign over here. It says "Cemetery Do Not Disturb." I'm not gonna go over the gate or anything, but if you walk up, it's pretty much gated around, as you can see, and you're not allowed to go into it. I mean, you can see there's all kinds of different things, and it looks like people have left a lot of stuff for whoever's buried here. But on the tombstone right here, it says Wheat Community. It says John Henry and Elizabeth Inman Welker owned and operated a plantation named Laurel Banks as early as 1810 and possibly 1805. This plantation was located along the banks of the Clinch River, where the East Tennessee Technology Park, formerly the K-25 plant, now stands. John Henry died in 1838 and Elizabeth died in 1840. In 1847, George Hamilton Gallagher Sr. bought Laurel Banks. According to the 1860 Roane County Census, George Gallagher Sr.'s personal estate was valued at $36,000. This includes $25,000 worth of real estate and at least 19 slaves. This cemetery, now named the Wheat Community African Burial Ground, was formerly known as Atomic Energy Commission Cemetery No. 2 Slave Cemetery, and was sometimes referred to as the Gallagher Stone Cemetery. In 1979, Dorothy Moneymaker, resident of the Wheat Community, counted between 90 and 100 graves with no inscribed markers located within the cemetery. It says right here that it is presumed that slaves who once belonged to the Welkers and Gallaghers and some of their descendants are buried here. It is also possible that slaves and their descendants who lived on other farms in the area are buried here. It says families that owned slaves and lived in the vicinity were the Burhams, Carmichaels, Staples, Henleys, Ellis, and Rathers. And it says at the bottom of the tombstone, it says, "We will never know the names of those buried here." So I'm taking a guess from what it says on the tombstone in this whole entire area over here. I'm believing they're saying that there were 90 to 100 unmarked grave sites here. But I mean, I thought it was kind of neat to come out here. I mean, it's really pretty on here. I'm not going to go past this gate right here. It looks like it says U.S. Department of Energy, so that's federal. I'm not crossing over the gate though. But yeah, I thought you guys might find that kind of neat, and you guys have a good day.